Making money on Fortnite is something very rarely spoken openly about. And I want to be someone who can be transparent about making money on gaming and also possibly help some of you aspiring players and content creators out. Today, I thought it would be a good idea to talk about the different methods you can make some extra money on Fortnite, or even how you can make a full-time living out of your passion. Since we're going to talk about various different ways of making money off of Fortnite, I thought starting with content creation would be the best idea. I've been a full-time content creator since I graduated from high school, and I've been making around 40,000 to 50,000 a year for the past 2 years. The way I have been doing it is mainly through YouTube, as that is my area of expertise. Twitch is objectively more promising when it comes to making money. However, if you're starting from zero, it is a much harder platform to grow on. TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram are three phenomenal ways to start building a brand to potentially build an audience on whatever streaming platform you prefer. If I were to start over with YouTube today, I would undoubtedly do videos like I played 100 solo customs. This is what I learned. I reached Unreal without any guns, or I played 1v1s with and against players from age 18 to 60. These are just a few ideas that undeniably can grant you tens of thousands of views if executed correctly. And the beauty of YouTube is that anyone has a chance to succeed, even with 0 subscribers. YouTube is only skill. Naturally, with content creation, there are many pros and cons. The pros is that in terms of earning potential, the sky is the limit. It is rather easy to make a few hundred extra dollars a month as long as you actually dedicate time to improve your content creation abilities. Building a community is a fantastic feeling, and it's incredibly rewarding to build an audience even if you make no money. The negative sides of content creation is that you should always aim to upload around 5 to 30 times a month on YouTube, as the views on Fortnite usually drop off after a day or two. Same goes for Twitch. You should aim to stream as much as possible, and if you take a break, that will heavily affect your viewership. I have had other jobs in the past though, and I can confidently say that being a full-time Fortnite content creator beats those jobs out of the park times 10. The exact way you make money off of being a content creator is from things like YouTube ad revenue. You're eligible to make money on YouTube as soon as you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time on your long form videos in the past 12 months. These are obviously not easy requirements by any means, but if you are a skilled video editor and storyteller, you'll get these requirements in no time. When you become big enough to make money on YouTube, you might also potentially get some sponsors which normally pay $15 to $30 per 1,000 views on a sponsored video. Funnily enough, you can also get a support a creator code on Fortnite, but you get 1,000 followers on one of the major social medias. On your code, you make 5% of whatever your community spends. Meaning, if someone uses your code and spend $100, you get $5 for them being kind enough to use code MARINTM in the Fortnite item shop. Other incomes include getting paid by an organization, referral links like Amazon affiliates. By the way, check out the description of today's video if you're looking to buy some new gear over on Amazon, because it is Prime Day right now. Obviously, you also have things like Twitch payouts, which is from ad revenue, subs, donations, bits, to get the drill, or Kick if you prefer that website. Making money from TikTok is in most countries through the Creator Fund. Doesn't really pay all that much unless you bang in tens of millions of views. TikTok is, however, great for making some sponsorship money, and by this point, I think you all understand that the potential is limitless when it comes to content creation and earning some extra money. I know a lot of you guys watching me are really good at competing at this game, like actually good. So for some of you, becoming a professional player might be in the cards. Making money as a professional comes down to prize money, being signed to an organization, and obviously most professionals also do content. Making a living as a professional player is remarkably much more difficult than making a living as a content creator. Living off of prize money alone in Fortnite is something that only a handful of people in the world can successfully do. So if you are incredibly talented at the game, I strongly recommend to stream every now and then, maybe before and after tournaments, because if you want to make some extra money, this is a way more sustainable and easy way to do so. The exact way to make money off your Fortnite abilities is first and foremost by proving yourself in a tournament and making official earnings. It doesn't matter how good you think you are, you need to prove that you are a good player by getting tournament results. If you're unsure how to actually get good at the game, then I have some videos on that as well. But when you get results and you start placing and you start making official earnings, what is extremely important is that you come across as someone who will make a positive impact to an organization. Because being signed to an organization is the best way to sustainably make some income from Fortnite. Naturally, you need to do your absolute best always to represent the organization you are signed to. And in order to be worth a salary from an org, you need to place well and also be keen on providing some content for that organization. The way a lot of young talents mess up their potential is by being very dumb on Twitter, posting controversial takes, and just being flat out toxic. Naturally, for a professional organization and their sponsors, this is something they stay far, far away from. I can confidently say that if you're someone who is, say, top 200 on the PR leaderboard and you are a positive community figure, then you are 10 times more likely to get signed and make a living off of Fortnite compared to someone who is top 100 but is a negative person and community figure. So if you want to succeed financially in this game because of your abilities, it comes down to doing so much more than being able to perform well. Just quickly, the way most people get signed is by receiving an email by the organization wanting you on their team. That's why having your email on Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch is extremely important. Map making is next up in today's video, and this is one of the absolute best ways to make some additional money from Fortnite. This opportunity is honestly so good that you should start making maps today. If you guys aren't aware, Fortnite is giving 40% of their net revenue back to map creators. 40%! It's difficult for me to emphasize how life-changing this opportunity is. Fortnite Create also shared a little photo on Twitter showcasing how many people are making a tremendous amount of money from map creation. 106 people made between $300K and $1 million, meaning a lot of those people made over $500,000. 43 people made between $1 and $3 million from creative maps. Obviously, making maps is not easy, and getting people to play them is arguably even harder. But this is one of those opportunities you're gonna regret not going for later in life. Honestly, if you're watching this right now and you're keen on starting a side hustle, grinding a bit on the side, maybe try and bring in some extra money, I strongly recommend starting today creating maps. The most played maps in Fortnite is practice maps, and obviously, if you can do those well, then you are golden. The ways of making money on Fortnite are near limitless. But if your only goal is to make some money, then there's obviously a clear winner, and that is map creation. There are so many more ways to make money from Fortnite that I haven't mentioned in today's video. Things like making drop maps, the easiest thing in the world. Unfortunately though, the earning potential of making drop maps doesn't even come close to map creation, content creation, or even going pro if you're putting in the hours, but it is a ridiculously easy way to make like 100 extra beans a month. Becoming a manager for an org is remarkably difficult, but also an opportunity for those of you watching who are a bit on the older side. You can also be a player manager, but again, this is quite difficult. I would love to sit here all night and talk about the hundreds of ways to make some extra money from this game, but I'm not gonna bore all of you guys watching. Thank you all so very much though for watching today's episode, and I'll be back very soon.